All right, full review. Mototec versus the Arc One. 36 volt, 750 watt, 1000 watt. Couple things I like about the Mototec. It sits a little bit higher. So if your kid's growing like a weed, this will sit a little bit higher. The plastics are a little bit sturdier. This one kind of wobbles a little bit. Today, this battery fell off. You can see it just falls to the side. Quick update, this battery will fall out if you do not turn the key all the way in. Make sure you lock the battery in and then turn the key or it will fall out. What's really cool about this though is that it does have a light. The light it gets a little bit in your way. I think it's a little too big. This one doesn't come with a light, strictly dirt bike, but all you gotta do is take off this pad. You can easily add a $20 light. Pretty cool about this bike though is it does have the speedometer, a little digital setting here. I could not get it to go faster than 20 miles an hour. This light does not turn off. When you turn it on, it is blue, but when you turn the lights on, you can turn the brake light and the front light off with a button. The brake light's pretty cool though. When you hit the back brake, it does light up like a real motorcycle, which is pretty cool if you're night riding and got a lot of traffic. Tires on the Arc One are not as thick. These are much thicker.
And they're also way taller too. These are taller too. Yeah,
just a little bit taller just because of the knobbies.
Yeah.
The suspension on this one, a little bit stiff. The Mototec is almost too light. I wish it was. I wish we might have to try to stiffen that up. They both have a key start. Really and then the difference is this one has a full throttle. This one has half. This one's got the half throttle, but the Mototec still has a display to show you your batteries. You can control the speed, the power, the torque right here. This has gears 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where you can control them in the settings. And then other than that, I think the other biggest difference is that this does not have a chain. It has the little rotor motor on the back. This has a chain. I feel like this one just has a lot more power going up and down. You can see the link below. We do show you the power on straightaways and testing on these hills. And then I wish this came with a light, even a horn, so when kids are getting in your way, this does have a horn as well.
This one has like a lot of torque. Like if you're racing something, you could like just go and then you'll be gone, but they might catch up because it has a lot of torque. Like as soon as
we'll post a video of some takeoffs on these.
As soon as you floor it, you're just gone.
Yeah, this has got a lot of power, so make sure your kid does know how to ride. And then this is about 80 pounds, pretty close to 80 pounds. And then this one's about 50. So this one is a little bit beefier. This one is extremely light, which is pretty nice. But this is set up more like a real dirt bike. So as you can see, the Arc One does have the light. I think the light sticks up a little bit too high. We had to push it down and adjust it a little bit there. Has a cool blue light that comes on when you turn it on, but it never turns off, so beware of that. It does have the little key start here. Here's where that little digital display is right here. Tells you it has a little speedometer, but ours is really off. Maybe the other ones aren't. Has a little adjustable shock right here. There's the battery. The nice thing though is that you can swap the battery out if you wanted to buy another one.
Easily swap it out.
Also, the Mototec does sit about 2 to 3 inches higher on the seat. It sits a little bit taller all around, a little bit more clearance from the bottom than the Arc One if you have a kid that is growing quickly here.
You could also size of them.
Yeah.
You could fit
Mototec comes with real dirt bike tires on there.
You could fit your own crazy big tires too.
There's a nice chain. The Arc One has a little bit more of like a street tire, kind of like his Highboy. Not as aggressive, but the whole bike overall is lighter. If your kid is a little bit smaller and a little bit lighter. My kid's just a little over 4 feet tall, 65 pounds. And he's been riding these for a while, so he's got it. Yeah, he can even lift it up, not too heavy. So this is Kane on the Arc One. Can put his feet nice and flat on the ground, has really good control of it. This is him on the Mototec. It sits just a little bit higher, so he has a little bit of room to grow. Also, the handlebars, I would say, sit maybe 2 inches taller. Not a crazy difference, but this is an exact side-by-side. The Moto Tech versus the Arc One. Well, hope this video helped any of the dads out there trying to decide which of these bikes they're gonna get. We do like to order bikes and return the one that we don't like. That way, you guys don't have to keep ordering them and returning them like we do. So I hope this helped. If it did, like, subscribe, and check out the videos comparing the power on these and comparing the hill test. We'll see you guys on the next one. Riley, quit eating my snacks.